Okay, hello everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to our next Miraclegroup meeting. It's Tuesday again, and we are really excited today. Our main lesson is about being the matching vibration. So be it to attract it, and that is a very, very important lesson. So let's start off with a prayer. Are you leading us, Carissa?
Sure. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much. We just love to know that the creator of all that is with us in every moment, and that the Holy Spirit is within us, and it is a resident, and we will treat you as a resident versus a visitor. So it's time, and today is one of our great chances to be again together to take the residency that you have within us, the Holy Spirit, and to use all that power and all that abundance that was gifted to us. Thank you for allowing us to have the keys to the kingdom, Lord, and that you trust us so much and that you love us so dearly. Let us continue to allow your light to shine through us and our lives be an example of all the greatness that you always had in mind for us. We call on those 3,000 plus promises in the Bible, and we know that they were set up at the beginning of time for us, and what a great job it is for us in a wonderful way to discover all of them and to use them so graciously. We thank you in Jesus' holy name.
Amen.
Amen. All right.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Jean is also joining us.
Prayer. Yes. Yay. Thank you.
Hi, Jean. Thank you for joining us. We just said hi and prayed together.
Hi, Sue.
So, okay, let's start with showing this.
Yep. All right, everybody take out your daily asking journal, though, and start your page for your day. We're building that muscle, so we're always
Jean, this is what I sent you in the
together.
email sample page. So this is what we're filling in every time we get together, and we encourage everyone to fill it in daily.
Yep. So
and what I have for everyone here.
Possibly. Okay, and while you're starting to fill that in, Sylvie and I are showing you the Blessed by the Tongue, the third book that has just come out in proof form. We are going to proof it, and then we'll print the copies. And this will be what we'll be working on in a month from now. We'll start this book with everybody.
In 6 weeks, so we have 2 more lessons in our Live by Design series.
I'm so excited about that.
So let's see what we still have next time: meditation, incantations, affirmations, and then we talk about the tree of life. And once we finish with that series, we start with the Blessed by the Tongue.
Okay.
And by then, everyone will have the version to fill in every page, because so it's so excited. We collected over the years all the sayings
from all of us in the Miraclegroup that have to be crossed out.
So we can go through that page by page and laugh about it. And we have lots of exercises where we can fill in right away.
And that's the new book.
Yes. And it's going to be so amazing to work on that together. So because we were imagining where we wrote it, Chris and I, this is what we do with the Miraclegroup. We go over this saying, and like everyone has to find the sayings they used.
And what a great cover.
Yeah.
So direct and
great.
Perfect.
All right. So I am grateful for, let's put some gratitude down on our page. Make sure your name is in your gratitude box.
I gave all my books to my daughter.
All right. So that's okay. So we're starting with gratitude.
Yeah. I have some empty ones with me.
I have some paper here too.
Empty books?
Yeah, like to purchase. It's $10.
I'll get one.
Yeah.
Okay, so whole new book for you to start with.
Thank you.
Miraclegroup. Yes, I always have 3 of them going because I like to have one in the car and one, with me all the time. So one in my purse, one on my desk. And I leave one open all the time so that I can just keep adding into my miracles.
And I brought a sticker for everyone. You know how excited we are about stickers. So everyone can grab 1, 2, 3 stickers.
And I'm always going to pass around also
because it's like, like in school, you did an awesome job.
The rainbow stickers. Today's theme is that we are living on God's promises. And the rainbow, remember, is the sign of his promise to us, that he'll always be there with us. And that was the only time that man would be wiped from the planet. So here we're now ready for our greatness. And the rainbow is that beautiful sign.
This one?
Okay.
Any
So
the
after
first
you
page.
write a bunch
You
of
just
things
take
that
the
you're
first
grateful for,
I'm on
and
my
you can
daily.
include the miracle group in there, it's
That's right.
wonderful for
We'll
us
just
to
start with this
give
one
great
here.
gratitude for our group. And remember our nation. I always like to, every couple pages, write our nation down in gratitude. Okay, so then what may I do differently to allow more happiness and peace in my life? Give yourself a happy suggestion.
Oh, I have like already like a pre-thing here, spend life happy on my page.
I have smile more.
So remember, you can take any magazines, go through the magazines, cut out the fun sayings you have in there and just use it as a scrapbook.
Okay, I have
thanks,
fun and
Stephen.
celebrate this day by. So we can write down anything fun that you have done today or you are doing, or Miracle Group. JJ and Oscars.
Aw,
Thank
you.
It's always fun to come over here.
I love it.
Mhm.
'Cause we love you guys.
All right, so then remember that the bottom will be your column of what you're achieving tomorrow, the 1 through 5. And I ask with intention, 4 is for God. So this is your big thing, like your 100 asking we're talking about, big things that you're so excited.
What is the 1 to 5 for again?
1 through 5 are what you're going to do tomorrow and make it a 10-star experience. Okay, so if you're going to the post office, you can write that down. If you're going to work, if you're going, and then what we're going to do is pray over it so that you can think through what could you do to add to that. So I'm going to send a box to my brother. I could write a personal message in it. I could write hugs and kisses on the outside of the package. So the idea is to pray over your 1 through 5. They can be simple things. So we're going to, just by giving it that extra moment that you take in your heart, it's amazing how that can change. So one example for me always is if I have somebody coming over to the house. I do have somebody coming over to the house tomorrow who's going to buff my floors, and I could do something special for him. I could give him a copy of the book. I could write a thank you note in advance for the wonderful job that he did. And what a great thing if you're already receiving a thank you just walking in somebody's house.
We're currently filling in our daily page.
So whatever you could do, I know that my mom's going to bring over some home-baked cookies, so I'll put them in a little baggie. I know one of our Miracle Group members always comes with some little goodie in a bag. So do something like this. The idea is to think through the little simple things you're going to do tomorrow and then up your game, because it's your life. And the more fun that we can share with others. Sylvie and I even went over to a friend's office today, and she had passed away, and we got to sit in her office and just reminisce and look at her things on the wall. And what a great place to do it, in her space. It was just a beautiful way to pray in her space, looking one more time at her things. Anya, she's a natural vet in town. So,
And we had another miracle happen this week.
Tell us.
Our bakers?
Oh, yes, our
they got
bakers.
the old space back completely for themselves with an investor.
oh,
The one that they lost. And Anna said, this was always mine. And one day I want it back. And
she claimed her
she
birthright.
claimed it and she got it. And now they got the keys and they're opening up that Black Omar again.
Oh, wonderful.
So
That's great.
exciting because they're doing such an incredible job with healthy food and healthy breads. And
Is this your friend from?
Yes,
Cape
you
Coral?
came to the
From
Miracle
Cape
Group.
Coral?
No. These are
Yeah.
oh, we
I
know
thought it
here
was someone
in the
that was
Miracle
here.
Group. No, they're
Yeah.
bakers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we sharing miracles now?
Yes. Go ahead,
No, I
Oscar.
just mentioned.
Can I
It's okay.
Go ahead. Keep filling in your book.
when
Everything,
Oscar,
keep writing.
yeah, stop. When Oscar says that, just like stop. Whoa, what happened? Oh, this is I know.
Okay, no,
We are
Kevin
sharing
wants to
miracles.
share.
He's running away.
Keep writing while he's getting ready to share.
All right, I got a
But
story
be
for
quick.
you guys.
But be
Okay.
I'm gonna
quick.
try to be quick.
Yeah.
Right?
It's wonderful.
So I had this great idea when I was in New Orleans, some marketing materials, right? So I ordered some stuff. She didn't know I ordered it. When I got home, I was in New Orleans over April 1st. So when I got home, I said, honey, I have a surprise for you. I ordered this while I was out there, and it got here the day I got back. Thank you. So long story short, I told JJ, hey, honey, remember when I went to Orlando, to New Orleans, and I told you that I had to drive. You kept insisting I should fly there. I said, no, I have to drive. Okay. I told her it's because I won a lot of money on a scratch-off ticket, and I had to stop in Tallahassee. Right. And I came back and I said, hey, I had them wire the money to the bank. I went to Chase and picked it up today. And we were like, have you ever seen 368 $1,000 bills before? She's like, no. I'm like, look at this. Look at all this money, $368,000. And she was like, what? Come on. I'm like, yes, we won. We're going to buy a house. And we started jumping up and down. It was fun. This is my money.
Play money. So you tricked me.
They look very real.
April Fools.
But I made a game out of winning money, and we had so much fun.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. Funny part is, an hour after she left, I literally had a scratch-off ticket at my desk that I bought 2 weeks ago. Right? So I'm like, oh, here's my winning ticket. And I start scratching it. Winner, 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 winner. Every 10 out of 12 things I won. $200. So on a $5 ticket, I won $2,000.
Yay!
That's real.
Well, you see, you got ready for your miracle.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I got really excited for him.
Well, see, he got it.
We'll
too,
take
just
that
like you're talking about.
$2,000 all day
He was
long.
in the
All
right
day long,
energy.
every
yeah.
day.
He was in the right
Exactly.
energy. Absolutely.
Perfect. And I know Sky has some news.
Hi, Scott. You got some news. Miracles are
Your
just
pretty
all
ring.
everywhere.
Are you going to show us your ring?
Everywhere. Miracles.
Your ring.
Oh, what is it? You lost it that quickly?
What happened between yesterday and today?
Oh,
Congratulations. Beautiful.
oh my goodness. My goodness.
Oh,
So anyone else have some fun miracles to share?
I know.
Okay.
What a
Yes,
miracle.
let's just play in it.
Anyone
Continue.
online has a miracle to share? Let's see.
Are they all muted or?
Yeah, everyone is muted, and whoever wants to unmute themselves, please go ahead.
Well, Sue and I got to see each other since our last meeting. Oh, that's right. She was here. Sue came in person on our last meeting, and then she stayed with me. So that was we got 3 days together. So that was really a beautiful time.
Well, my miracle is you guys. I found you because
Gee.
I've been training with all different coaches, and I want to coach people because I grew up believing in God and study the Bible, and none of them, all they're like swearing, and so I'm like, I want to do it different way. It's like I want to like promote God instead of myself, and I found you guys. So it's a miracle.
He'll help.
Thank you, Jean, and we thank Patrick for introducing us to you very much.
Yes,
Thank you.
because of Patrick.
And then I have a fun story also there. Oscar sent me a text saying I have to connect with a person he met in New Orleans because he will be like a great person, a man of God, maybe even to join our Miraclegroup. So he sent me a short email saying, please tell me about your projects, what's going on. I sent him information about the Miraclegroup. Next thing I know, he tried to call me, and it was a few days until I actually took the call last Sunday, and he's like, oh, how flexible are you? And I was like, if God calls, I say yes. That's the message we say. So obviously I have to say yes to whatever you're proposing. So he was like, oh, can you please come to Tulsa, Oklahoma, like from Thursday to Sunday? Like, I said yes, right? So he's like, yeah, I even have points on my, I can give you the flight. It's like, okay. So I obviously look for a hotel now. And he's like, oh, the core conference is sold out, but I'm pretty sure I can get you in. So he got me a ticket yesterday, a flight ticket and a ticket to the conference. So obviously I'm meant to be at a Freedom Conference in Tulsa, Oklahoma from Thursday to Sunday. A Freedom Conference.
Freedom.
What do you know about it? Do you know anything?
I go in with my open heart and open mind and
Without expectations.
whatever I
Change
receive.
that.
Oh,
Only with
Great expectations of
great
meeting
expectations.
amazing people of I mean, it's supposed to be 4,000 people there. If I have a 1% chance, I mean, this is a higher chance even to meet like-minded people. Maybe I meet 40 people.
Yes.
That at all. I like what Oscar said the other day when he went to New Orleans. It's quality rather than quantity. If we meet like one other soul that is like us, that has a heart for God, and that wishes to be the change in the world and help each other, be the light. That's all it takes. So if I meet this one person, even now I'm meeting this one person I have yet to know, I agreed to go to a conference with. So that's going to be really exciting.
Okay, so we're filling out everybody one page in our asking journal. So let's get that to completion real quick. Okay. All right. Beautiful. And then write down one miracle that happened. So I know Oscar's writing down his $2,000 lottery win this week.
That's awesome.
And
Okay.
oh, we also planned like a really, really fun thing. So in 2017.
Oh, we have to tell Skydra.
Yeah, in 2017, Carissa and
We're going to Costa Rica in
went to
September.
Costa Rica, and we said we are always
September.
doing that again. So this September, we're doing it again.
Yay!
Yes,
By popular request from Skydra over there.
You're going. Yay!
We're gonna do all
You won
this.
the ticket.
We're gonna do our miracle group in Costa Rica, and it's at a wonderful yoga retreat and spa, and we had so much fun in 2017. It was so miraculous. Everything. We did a group meditation all together. It was so lovely, and we brought so much joy to that place. They were like, "Wow, who are you, group? You." So it was just beautiful that we could bring as much joy to all the workers there and all the spa attendants than they gave us. And we all got lots of spa treatments, lots of massages. So Patrick, if you're available, I believe it's the week of the 19th of September.
Okay.
We had about 14 or 15 of us last time. It was just beautiful. We went zip
On the
lining,
18th,
we
so
did
we
mud
fly-
baths,
fly
mud
on
all
the-
over your whole body.
So get your calendar out. September 18th to 25th.
So
So
just
this
make
is
a
a
note.
tentative week. We have yet to finalize all the bookings. So once we have that finalized, we let you know when that is open.
And it's all organic food. Everything's included. Yoga twice a day. Yes,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
everybody. Yes. So Skyder's birthday. We're the party planners over here. We do lessons every second day. We got together and did masterminding. So we planned our whole year out
Do your wedding over
together.
there. There you go.
It was really nice. We made games. We did a drum circle. We did a dancing class. I mean, there's always things going on, and we all as a group just joined in.
And there was excursions with zip lining,
yes.
zoo,
Coffee
butterfly garden.
plantation. You could pick. And 3 excursions are with it that included in. What else do we do? A boat trip. Oh, river. Yes, there was zip lining, river, coffee, mud baths, hike at the waterfall. It was just so wonderful. There was so much going on, and there was plenty of time
And
to
I
do
think
everything.
in the package there is a spa treatment is also included.
Yeah, 1 spa treatment's included, though we all had like 5 spa treatments for sure. Every day we each got one because they're all different. There's like water therapy, and there's just all these unusual poultice wraps and different cool things. So
And
we all
just
tried
the
different
energy there.
things.
Beautiful.
It was
So-
real fun, and they have swimming pool, and it's up in the mountains, so you're doing yoga overlooking the active volcanoes steaming in the background. It's kind of really fun. Yeah, so we had fun. Yeah. It
So
was a
imagine
really,
like a whole week with us being immersed into asking and receiving.
yeah,
So
that's
we
what
have,
did.
and I mean, we still to this day telling stories of creations that were made there. So
Yes.
remember last time when she talked about the fruit,
Yeah, one gentleman
The
said,
fruit
I would
salad.
really love to have a fruit salad. And he went and got a massage, and the next morning there was fruit salad. And he came to the meeting because we said everybody had to ask, and we'll make sure that we each go around the room to see that we got it. My mother asked for brand new silverware, and there was brand new silverware in this place the next day. It was the most amazing thing. Beautiful silverware, because it was kind of cheaper forks. She said, this is my asking that they're going to put new silverware in that place.
and new napkins and things.
And new napkins, everything was brand new the next day in the cafeteria. We're like, wow, Mom, that's pretty amazing. So everybody had an asking, and yes, his fruit salad was enjoyed by all of us, and he got a massage. So he was wondering where his fruit salad went. We told him we ate it. So
And
everybody's
this-
asking.
This is really the story that brings us to our today's topic, be it to attract it. So
Uh-huh.
you have to be in range. So everyone was in range for his fruit salad, except of him. So it was
Keith, remember
delivered.
Keith?
So it was delivered. So can we be in range for our asking, or do we let everyone else eat our fruit salad?
Yeah, we have to show back up once we ask for it. So we had made this big thing saying in the morning, we're going to sit down and take inventory of everybody receiving their asking. And he was getting a massage, which was beautiful. It just, at that point, he lost his asking to the rest of us. So, okay. So again, getting the muscle together that everybody has a page filled out in their asking journal, and have the person next to you initial it in the box and put your initials in the box too. Okay, so reach to your neighbor and have somebody else's initials come onto your page.
Oh, I love it.
Just go ahead.
Is this
Oh, you got it.
Right.
Yeah, you already
got you.
Well,
Okay,
That's all
so
yours.
for the people who are new here, the Bible reminds us where 2 or 3 come together in my name, there I am also. So the reason you have somebody put your energy on the page, or a thumbprint, a high five, a sticker, any idea that somebody loves you and is in agreement with your success. Okay, so it
as you
can
wish.
be a neighbor, a child, anybody. The idea though is that somebody is for you. And God has just made the universe that way. And so that's why we're meeting in a group on the Zoom. We get together twice a month to make sure that we've had initials go around the room, that we've gotten high fives to each other, that we have our hands up, that we have a great joy in sharing. So always have somebody initial your book or give you thumbs up, or a print or a high five or a sticker or something, that you have some second energy. If you are living alone, you might have somebody just put their initials in the front of your whole book. Right where your signature is in the front, there's a place for your signature, and then you can just have somebody put their name right next to yours. So that's an option if you're somebody who has yet to have people living with you or close by on a daily basis. So they can sign your whole book. We as a Miraclegroup sometimes send our books around, and we collect 20 signatures. And then you got a lot of energy going in each of your books. So always go to the neighbors next to you. Donna, make sure you put some initials in her book. So she's got your initials. Good. All right. So that's part of being it to attract it, is to understand that there's 2 or 3 energies coming together in God's name. There I shall be also. All right. A lot of us have gone through this lifetime kind of in an alone situation. And what I mean is, even if you're married, even if you have children, you have an idea in your heart, and you go forth and go to work that day or whatever, and you're kind of on your own program. So we're going to change that up in this miracle group, and that is that we understand the power of these meetings. Even if you just show up and listen, even if you just show up in presence, where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I shall be also. So that's why we do this, and we're so excited for each other. Even if the miracles we share are little miracles, the fun is that they exist, and that we're so happy to hear everything. And thank you, Oscar, for sharing your $2,000 winning scratch-off ticket this week. That's really fun to hear. Makes us all encouraged.
Yes.
And we think it's wonderful. And we love all that printed money that you did to get yourself ready
Ready to
Ready.
be ready to be ready.
Fake money, ready to receive the real thing.
Yes.
Where do you find fake money like that?
He printed it. I mean, he had it printed on a printer.
I have a whole bag of fake money because I used to
Bring
use
it over
for my-
here and
for my-
share it with us.
Let's not bath in the money. and
I will just throw it in the air and just start
Well, I
watching
was-
it. I was going and
Feel the
through
joy of
garage the other
receiving
day
it.
saying,
Exactly.
what am I going to do with all of this?
Bring it
Now
over.
you know.
Okay, now I know.
Okay,
where to
so
bring it.
while we're starting and I'm going to lecture for 20 minutes, I would like everybody to open to one of your blank pages in the back of any of your books. They all have note pages. And I would like you to continue your list of 100, or if you already have your 100, keep going. So it's a muscle that we're building, and I like it to keep going. So as I lecture and you think of something that pops in your head, a certain flower you'd like in your garden, a certain bicycle accessory that you just think would be fun to put on your bike, a gardening tool, a tool in your toolbox, something for your desk, something for your home, a new rug, write something down.
Yeah, take a sticker and put it in your book.
Right. So the idea is we are journalers here. We are the asking power that God said. Remember, we take him for his word, and he said something very, very profound, and it said, ask and it shall be given to you. So if we're the only ones on this planet in this moment that are sitting down on Tuesday night with a pen in their hand, please fill your page, everybody. Let's ask for our nation. Let's ask for each other. We may ask is in goodness for anything, anywhere, anytime, anyhow. So ask for health, ask for harmony in your family, ask for a family member. Sue and I were talking earlier this week. We're asking for one of her family members. So you have the right to ask in goodness for anything that you wish and for everybody, because ask and it shall be given to you. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and ye shall find. For everyone who asks receives. So why do I keep saying write something on fill your page? For everyone who asks receives. So thank you so much, Jean, for getting your pen out, and Patrick. And I know that we've done 100 already, Patrick, but can we get to 200 now? So we can do this. And Sue, I know that you've got lots of people and grandkids. There's lots of room for asking.
Russell sent us the pictures of the whole list he had, like with all his 8 kids.
They all did
They all did
asking,
a
and they
list,
posted it
and they
on the back
posted
of their
it
wall.
On the wall, yeah, that
Yes,
was beautiful.
very
to see.
cute to see all those
He
pages.
did that exercise.
So I said, in one family, if there's 8 of you and they each do 100 asking, that's 800 askings coming out of one kitchen. That's just amazing, right? And we know that even if we flip a coin at 50%, that means that household is going to receive 400 askings just because they took God for his word. So remember, Abraham said, you can believe in God, but Abraham believed God. So let's believe God. And let's believe that he made promises, and every word that came forth out of his mouth shall transpire. It shall be brought into the physical. So how do we do it? We ask, seek, and knock. And when you take that, Patrick was so fun using the acronyms. ASK is again ask. Ask, seek, knock spells ask. Okay, so it's simply that simple. We're asking. So keep writing while I'm talking, because I want to get a lot of askings going in this room, in this very moment that we're together. All right, be it to attract it. I'm going to say it again. We've said it many times before. If you have a cell phone and you would like to receive a beautiful message, you have to be in range. Okay, so how do we get in range? We physically move our body in range. We physically move our cell phone in range. We're a generator. That's what this body is. It's like the cell phone. We'll have to move ourselves continually in range. And I know that I got to meet Jean this week. And one of the first things, how do you get yourself in range? How do you stay in range? First thing is set down all your sad stories and close your mouth. Okay, so if you would like to generate good and generate 100 new great askings, make sure you are only speaking of the good stories. And the second thing is that you're always, as you're speaking of the good stories and setting down the other things, that you're willing to take the moments that it takes to look at your own vocabulary and see your repetitive words and phrases. And Blessed by the Tongue, the next studies that we'll be doing together, Blessed by the Tongue, we're really going to go in depth and all these phrases, ladies and gentlemen, are from us. So everything that slipped out of our mouths, we recorded over the years, and they're here. And it's amazing because I want to do the game one, and we can, each of us can raise our hand and say, that was definitely for me. You know? And then what's a better way to state it? So these phrases that are, we must have hundreds of them recorded in this book that have just slipped out of our mouths. And now if every word matters, right? Because words change matter, our words have to be in the vibrational field. That means that our awareness has to continually grow and grow and grow. And we have to be able to have people around us say, you might want to change that, and be happy that somebody pointed it out and say, oh, I think I can say it better. What do I really mean? What am I really calling in? So say to yourself, what do I really mean? And a lot of times, even Sylvia and I will restate it, and it'll be a little bit better. And then we'd say, oh, though, what do I really mean? What's the point I'm really asking for in this whole universe? And then edit yourself 3 times. So the way we stay in vibration or get there is we take whatever our askings are and we edit 3 times. And we say, is that the absolute best way I can phrase that when I'm declaring it to the whole universe? So really do write things down, look at your declaration statements, and then really ask if that's the bullseye. So I had a young gentleman come to me, and we were doing the bullseye, and we were saying, I said, well, what is your bullseye? What's the middle of that target? And he said, well, I would like more sales in my company. I said, I think that's really an outer rim, more sales. The bullseye should be the best international company that's making this much money with this many employees doing all great things, right? That would be the bullseye. More sales would just be one of the outer rims that's bringing you towards your goal. So please check your own bullseye on your targets, because we know we ask everybody to have about 8 targets, different areas in their life that they're working on. And check that your bullseye truly is the bullseye, or is it really just an outer ring? Something getting towards your goal in that department. And you can always edit. So the great thing is we can cross things out. We can take a different color pen. We can use pencil and erase. We can put a sticker right over it. Just restate your word. So being it to attract it is first setting anything down that's negative. Second, changing your language patterns and setting down things that are negative. And if somebody makes a comment to you, guess what we do? We close our mouths.
What, you mean if they say something negative?
Yeah, we
don't
close
say-
our mouth, and then when we've thought through it, we say a nice blessing before we leave. So God bless you and me. So we get handed a lot of no problem, I don't blame you, don't worry. These things fly out of people's mouths. Well, so what are we going to do about it? First, we're going to close our mouth and formulate exactly what it is that we're going to come back with. And then we're going to say something that's going to bless you. So I always say, well, bless me and you. All right. God bless me and you. And that's how I leave the parking lot. All right. So even if a spouse or a child, there's lots of commotion and lots of talk, right? When you're going to leave the room or leave the situation, be prepared for what blessing you're going to leave in that room, in that situation, over everything. So please have some prepared statements. One of it is, life is so wonderful. I love my world. So when people are going, I love my world. My world is friendly, and then walk away, right? So say something that is going to imprint you and your space, and that's going to bless the nation or the world, and then move on. So have these phrases all ready. And when somebody brings something to you, we talked about this last week, so I want to bring it back. And you say, what do you say when somebody's going south with their language? We just say, I'm sure God has that all under control for you. Let's just pray and give it all to God, because he's got the answers for you, and it's going to turn out just peachy. So just go in. It's wonderful. God's got this all figured out from the beginning of time. Say something that is wonderful so that you can get them back into wonder with you. Even our children saying, oh, this too shall pass, and God has great things in store for us. So these words of encouragement, please make sure every word in the word of encouragement is going north with positive words. Every single word is going north in the encouragement. So we set our sad stories down, we duct tape our mouths, even though we want to share all of our past. And we say, I'd love everybody here to be committed to, when you walk into any situation, if this was the only opportunity you have, 5 minutes or less, what story would you like to share with this human that's in front of you? If you're introducing yourself and this would be the last words coming out of your mouth, could you just say, I am a fan for Christ or God, or I am here to bring the light. I am here to, and just leave it at that. So we tend to want to give all our credentials. Can we just say what we're here for right now? And after, like you say, all these years that we've been on this planet, right? Can we just come up with something new and just say, I am so excited that as of today, I'm here to share the light. Thanks, my name is.
I also have like 2 little analogies I read recently, and I wish to share with the whole group because it was so impressive to me. You know, like when we have a story, how we change our things about things. So one story was when you imagine yourself as a tree, and we always talked about the tree of life. So we know that when you see the fruits on a tree, that was produced in the season, in the past season of things. So whatever, when we see the fruits and we see them as maybe we wish to have more fruits, or we wish the fruits to be bigger, or we wish the fruits like another result we wish to have. Like we have to make sure that the soil, the environment is great, that there's enough water and nutrition. And so this is like taking care of the roots of itself. So can we take care of our roots, our subconscious, everything that we have, our belief system that we have learned, that we can produce better fruits in the next season? It's zero to really like go and yell at the fruit by itself. We really have to go back to the root and see, okay, what belief system is it that I have to change? How do I have to behave and act in order to produce better fruits? Because that's always what it comes. This world is a shadow image of everything, of our words, of our thoughts, of our actions. And this is the result that we see right now. So can we stop seeing, if there's something that is less than desirable right now, can we stop looking at it and look back to our roots in order to produce better in the future? So that was a really nice image. And the other image I really loved a lot is like when you have a computer and a printer set up and you type a letter on your computer, you print it out. And then you read over the letter, the printout, and you find a typo. What are you doing? Are you taking an eraser or like a fixie thing, wipe out, and you go on the paper, you erase it, and then you hit print again? It comes out the same way. So then you take a bigger eraser, more white out, and so it doesn't, the tools you're using to wipe it out, the result of things. It's not the thing but where you have to change. It's the subconscious, again, the computer, the belief system we have in here in order to have a different printout. So the moment you go back to the computer and change the typo, and they're the blueprint. That's why we always pray,
Yes.
like for our birthright and for things to come back to us that is ours by birthright. So the moment we go back into the computer and then we change it there and we hit print, we have a different outcome. So just keep that in mind when you go on your daily ways. Are you erasing the thing in the printout, or are you really going and working with your subconsciousness?
the
Are you
blueprint.
working with your words? Are you creating better and better? So this starts with saying things, and we know you have to believe even what you're saying, even if the word is strong, but there has to be emotion behind it, and there has to be like the saying. So go a step back. What can you actually believe? So you can believe that, okay, I'm growing, I'm learning to win money. Instead of saying, oh, I'm winning money, if that is a step you have yet to reach. I mean, Oscar is already there in the step of saying, of course I want scratch off money, and then he did. So he was there already. Can you oh, I'm playing this game. Can you do I'm believing, the one step back, where when you have your belief system set up, because everything that comes out is a mere shadow of everything.
That's right. So set up your belief system, and that's part of Be It to Attract It, is play in your dream. Talk to somebody about it, go shop for it, touch it, look at pictures of it. So let's go back to understanding this blueprint or the subconscious, and that is remembering the subconscious has no idea if you got it from the dollar store or if it's the most valuable ring you've ever owned. All right. So the idea is it's just a ring. The idea that it's just a cup or a tablecloth or a table. A picture or the real thing, the subconscious has no idea. It just knows that there's a table involved. So to be it to attract it, dig your ditches in any way that's right for you. So if you're thinking of writing a book, that's why this book right here, that now is in book form, right? I always tell Sylvie, let's go get a printed copy, just the front, for 99 cents from the color printer, because then I can let and I post it right there, right? And I kind of wrap it around something else, like a magazine, whatever the size is. So I can kind of see it three-dimensional. And I go, someday I'm going to have that. Someday I'm going to have that. Someday it's going to be right here. And here it is, all done in book form, right? Though part of you has to start saying, I can have this. It's there. It can be. Plan it. Make phone calls towards it. Investigate it. Watch YouTube videos about it. So whatever it is to play, we call it play in your dream. And Vilma shared the story of her home in Naples, of how she started to just play in it. She would like it light and sunny. She said, someday I know I'm going to be here and it's going to feel like vacation and it's going to be this and this. And she started playing in that dream, and we'll let her share that story. So each of us, play in your dream. Do whatever it takes, right? So we have a dream, we write it down, and then we hot potato it out somewhere. And I got to get to work. Oh, I got to get this. You have to schedule 5 minutes at a time to play in your dream, just with your own words, your own mind, your own thoughts, your own stuff. You know, if you would like a new car in that garage, go out in that garage and start measuring it, or, sweeping it, or get something ready. Get some Windex ready for that new window that you're going to wash. Get a rag ready. Do anything to play in the dream that'll keep you propelled forward. So the more Oscar, in the story that he shared at the beginning of this evening, he was sharing that part of him getting ready to win was he got all this fake money printed up, but he was doing something, and then he was talking to JJ about it, and then it was going to be a April Fool and be fun. That he said he's got to pick up all this, he had to just drive his car to pick up all this stuff. And, there might be boxes of money even with all his advertisement that he was getting. So play in it, just play in it and get yourself in range. So whenever something feels less than great, you have got to set that down. And I know there's some people in here that tend to want to go back to the negative, and it calls on all of us. We know that. And that's why we come back here to be in support of each other in these joy meetings that we have. We have to set it back down. You have got to know what you want to play in, the tree of life, and what tree you've got to set every piece of fruit down, because it's only taking you down to the south, down the tunnel. So anything that's going to get you going down the tunnel, set it, sort it, change it, smile at it, pack it up, put it in the other room, whatever it takes, so that you can have your glory, and you start setting up and building. It's like a Lego, right? Set. Build it a little bigger, and the good stuff and the new thing a little bigger and bigger. Make your new Lego village. And all of our old beliefs, you can pack them up. It's okay. And we dismantling our old belief system. I want to challenge this theory to everybody. A lot of us think you have to break it down and chisel it away, one little thing at a time. And I'm here to say our superconscious is above the subconscious, and that superconscious is there, and it wants to take the whole old belief system and throw it out in one piece. Okay? So you can keep building your new village. The idea is You say, I draw a line in the sand and all that goes. And then stay in your dream that you're creating in this book, all these books that we have and the papers we have out, your 100 glorious things that you're creating, stay in the dream and view your world friendly. Okay, so that's really interesting. So each of us, no matter where we came from, we have to make it a pact. No matter what happened to us on the way in this door or yesterday, that has to be forgotten. We just have to let it go at the door. And we always say, please leave all they, she, he, and it at the door. It's only you and your creator when you get in here and what we choose to do with our greatness.
So remember a few years back, we had a Miraclegroup member here, it was Helen, I think, and she was saying that she always created something weird with the police. So for her, it was kind of going south. And I was thinking, with all my experience I have with police officers going back, I was like, they were always so helpful to me. You know, even when I was like in my early 20s, partying all night, they make sure that I come home safe. They even escorted me. You know, very, very friendly, very nice. So they told me where not to go, what streets, because colleagues of them are sitting in the streets and stuff. So very, very friendly. Or even like helping me to turn on my light. And I was thinking about these fun stories the other day because I heard from someone else that they're afraid of police. And I was really going into my belief is completely different. I always know police officers are friendly. I dated a police officer back then. And there was one other guy, an ex-boyfriend of my best friend in school, texted me. And I was like, oh yeah, he's a police officer. So obviously we kept in contact. So I love police officers. So the other day, I have zero idea how that happened. My light is always on automatic, but obviously it was not on. There was this really friendly car stopping next to me at the light, like really just saying something. I was like, oh, there's a police officer talking to me. I better lower my window. And he's like, can you please turn the light on? I was like, yes, thank you, absolutely. I'm so thankful for you that you made me aware of that. And he's like, oh yeah, my pleasure. And very nice.
Welcome to Naples.
I mean, he was next to me at the light and he came later, so he could have stopped me, with all these ticket stuff and everything. But I always have like this really nice. And I was like, in this moment, oh, thank you, have a blessed evening, and thank you so much for making me aware. It's like, yeah, it's okay. So you really wanted to stop talking to me because I started to be like putting all my gratefulness on him, because I was thinking he really truly saved me in this moment, because I have zero awareness. I mean, the city is so light. I had zero awareness that my light was not on. So, and then if someone else don't see me, something else comes up. So I was just grateful about all these blessed, happy, helpful policemen in this town. So yeah, see you world friendly. So whatever that is. So
want to see them.
Yeah, exactly. So that's part of us really, and we'll go around because I know that some people have some questions about this. How do you keep yourself viewing your world friendly? You have to shut your mouth first, everybody. The first thing, and I'm going to challenge us all, close your own mouth and close your fingers from texting other people your traumas. Please. Just forget it. I mean, Donna, we said this once, remember when I said, write all those neighbors' blessing notes? She lives in association, and I said, just write them all some blessing. Write them thank you notes just for breathing. Right. Just write them notes like, thank you for breathing. So when we want to do the opposite, can we just challenge ourselves to say, could I just put something nice out? Can I just put something nice out? And then nicer, and then nicer, and then friendlier, and then friendlier. And pretty soon, everything around us is friendly. Even when somebody's sitting across the dinner table, letting it all out at you, can you just smile and wave? I always tell my children, there's only one answer, a big smile and a wave. Pretend you're the Queen of England, just wave at them, right? It's just, and I always remember that everybody has the right to have it their way. So it isn't wrong, it's right. They have the right to scream at me. They have the right to give me the finger. They've got the right to do anything, however they want to do it. And my response is to just smile and wave and give blessing. That's what being the light is. And then zero texting, zero emails that are negative. Just erase it. If you tend to type it up and it's all getting too long, erase, and just say the point of what you do expect from the situation in a glorious, kind fashion. Just say it in a nice way. And then everything that's going to go out of you is going to come back. So if you can put something nice out in every word, in every deed, in every note, in every email, in everything, then you will be blessed. It's the laws of the universe that God set up before the beginning of time. And it is a challenge for all of us because we're all in situations and we know we want to throw the book at everybody. So can we just say, you're right, sounds good. God bless me and you, see you later. So we have to remove ourselves, guys. Just remove yourself. Just smile and wave and then remove yourself and get into your own dream and keep your vibration high. Play some good music, put your affirmations on, edit your affirmations to positive words, hang out with people who are truly happy. So there's a lot of people, I call this my friends are what do we call some of like the Jill friends? They're the most negative positive people that you know, right? The most negative positive people. They swear they're so positive. They swear they're the most positive, and everything that comes out of the mouth starts positive and then goes but. This but, this but, this but. And after a while, you're just saying, if I let them talk and I stay as the witness, I've just made all that happen for them again. So removing yourself from being the witness is the most important step you can do.
And
that
the most
means
favor
the best you can do for them.
You can do for someone else.
God bless you. He'll handle this. I'll talk to you next year. Thank you very much.
Next lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really important for us to do that. And so if you've ever been treated by Sylvie and I that way, and it makes you a little bit like, why are these girls doing this? This is what we're practicing with you. If I stay in it, we're doing you a favor, because if I stay in your trauma, I've witnessed, I'm the 2 or 3 came together in God's name, and now that trauma will come back at you.
It's called stop it.
Yes. So we have the discipline to stop it. We're going to exercise that discipline in this group to stop it and to stay in the tree of life, creating great things, and to keep our vibration high and happy and affirmed and wonderful. And so pray all day, pray over your meals, everybody, pray together, pray with your friends, pray with people who don't pray. Just pray and bring the light. So that
remember
was
before we did the series like Live by Design we are doing right now, we went through the whole book, Connect to the Light, last year and in the beginning of this year. And because we have like in the end of the book, we have all these connection advice and these connection things like prayer, contemplative meditation, read the Bible, be in community with like-minded people that are positive, flow with nature, receive the joy, contribute, journal, and then live by design and be the light. These are things to have you in the matching vibration. So go back to the book. If you have yet to read it, we encourage you, because it also talks about how to make your fun lists and how to be, like know your purpose. So go back to Connect to the Light, because we have all these prayers in here. We can that goes to be the matching vibration.
That's right.
And here I'm just opening to one page here, and I can read it to you right away. I'm happy and well all the time. I'm joyful. Life is good. I smile all the time. I'm a joyful soul. I view my world friendly. So it's like we repeat everything again and again until finally everyone remembers and lives a life by design.
So do repeat these simple things. I am happy. I am joyful. I am a great soul. I love waking up each day. I love to let everybody else be the human that they came in to be. And thus I also honor myself at being the human I can be. And I want us all to remember that we have our ancestors standing behind us. So you, as the individual that you are, have come from many sets of people. And in fact, Sylvie just did a study. You want to share about the 4,000?
Yeah, someone shared with me that so you have like two parents, you have a mother and a father, you have four grandparents, and if you go back and back and back, if you go into the 10th and the 10th generation before you, you have over 4,000 ancestors.
Before to get you here right
get
now
you
at this night. So for each of us to get here took 4,000 souls. I mean, that's just amazing. And they stand behind us with great joy.
And they bless you on.
Yes.
They're still with us somehow.
So we each have a huge fan club.
They gave us the DNA, you know, all these things that goes down and all these traits. And some of these things, remember we said what they gave us, it's like something that we should throw away because it was just nicely packed with a really great bow on it. And it's like, oh, this is our family heirloom. And we give it on. And this is how we behaved on. And like, we expect you to behave like this. So it's shit in a box with a nice bow. So you can say, no, thank you. So we have to sort through everything from all the 4,000 plus people because they all gave us beautiful gifts. And remember in Ask and You Shall Receive, when we first came together, we did all of the Ask and You Shall Receive series, and we will do it again because we have all these great things in there, like praying through your life. Think of all the people you know and the gift they gave you. So even people you feel like a little heartache for, and it's time to forgive everyone. It's time to say, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, I respect you, all these things. It's time to face every single one. And I heard also a really good thing lately. So you probably are familiar with writing a letter to someone, and that you have to express your honest feelings and things, and you may do that, write a letter, let it all go off. And then one version is to burn the letter. We all know that, to let go. And I heard recently, I was like, oh yeah, I still have this one letter and I have yet to burn it because there's zero fire in my house, because you all know my history. So there is so I have yet to go to the beach and burn my letter. And then this person said, like, there's another method. If you put this letter in a Ziploc with water and freeze it, it's the same effect.
Yeah. So
that
however you want to just stop it.
Right. Better.
Another way to stop it.
So put all your old beliefs, and I did that with Susan recently, just asking her to write down all the things that comes to our awareness that is no longer helping us. Can we just write it down and burn it or freeze it? Right. In order to let it go.
And another is the list of the things your parents told you, the sayings that just came out of their mouths over and over. We can't afford it. Girls don't do that. Act like a lady. Life is hard. You have to work hard to get anywhere. You know, we don't do that kind of stuff in this house. Whatever it is, starving artists. There's so many things that all of the people around us have just kept talking and all that chatter. So make a note of that chatter so you can really, really release it and see that was chatter. And then ask yourself, how do I really feel about the artists, let's just say, or money, the root of all evil, or rich people. That's one thing that we, as the Million True Millionaire group, how do you really feel about rich people? I was in the car with one of my Miraclegroup members, and she says, oh, those rich people. And I'm sitting next to her. And I'm thinking, well, you know, we've been friends for like 25 years. You know, you're right. You know, I'm not quite sure who you're talking about here. There's somebody driving in front of us, you know.
The other
yeah, the other ones. So really ask yourself these questions. What do I feel about, this label and that you heard throughout your lifetime over and over? Please make a note of all these and then write them down and take charge to get rid of all these thoughts that in a whole basket, like Sylvie said, in a whole list, just throw the whole list away. So just take your 5-minute couch time and ponder it. That's all that we're asking everybody to do, is make your list and then write your people and write next to it the blessing that those people have offered you in this lifetime. And that's what you want to save. The blessing, one word.
Or put the old fruits in there. So whatever you have that you experience currently that is less than favorable, just put it on the list and also burn it. It's time to let everything go and start new.
Yeah, time to let it all go and start brand new. So And then I'd like you to pray. So make the list. I say that whatever age we are, you should have one line per year minimum. Start with your parents' names, your grandparents' names. Yeah. So if you're, I'm 58, so for sure 58 lines, and write one name for every year of your life. So high school, 4 years, you should have 4 names.
150 people is usually the maximum we can interact with. So
that we can remember things about, and we
can text on a regular basis. And I know Oscar and JJ probably have the double number. So, however, 150.
That's what Patrick was a part of that group. That's what they were saying in their group. So if you have, like I said, one for every year of your life, and then write one positive word next to it, and then make a line right down the middle, pray over each name, and then just read all the gifts that you were left in this world. And forget about who gave them to you, just the gifts that you were handed in this lifetime. And we put them even on a necklace, and we love it. We wear it around our neck with all the words, all the gifted words that we received. And it's just, or hold it in your pocket. It's just such a blessing that you were given the ability to love, the ability to share, the ability to care, the ability to dance, the ability to write, the ability, whatever anybody ever taught you or did for you, the ability to receive help, the ability to give help, to have a sister, to have a brother, whatever that person, if it was I have 2 sisters and a brother, and just the fact that they lived, I had an opportunity to experience a sibling, right? That's an experience. So the word is just sibling right next to them, and the opportunity to have a lifetime of that. And so these are Sylvie's words. We did this in Costa Rica together too, where we wrote down all the gifts that we received. And it's just such a beautiful thing to just hold all those gifts in your hand. And so that's another way.
We will do it again in Costa Rica in September, all of us.
Yeah, that was really just such a special. I keep mine all the time. I wear it all the time. I put it on my neck. Sometimes I'll take a nap and just put it on and touch it a little bit, pray over it. So everybody on there that gave me those gifts has been prayed over, a short little prayer of just God bless them and thank you. And, any of the prayers, that 3-word prayers that you want to give out, it matters. All right, so let's ask some questions or whatever anybody would like to share. We'll start with Vilma so she can talk about how she created through the attraction, the vibration. You're coming to Naples and having your place here full time.
Actually, I read a book and I used out from that book a long time ago. So I started writing my imaginary new place where I'm gonna live, lots of lights, lots of windows, happy place, lots of people coming in, and I imagined myself happy in that place. So I forgot it writing. I put it somewhere, as it said in the book, and in about 2 months, I already had a new place purchased. I found that later when I was packing my items into boxes to move out of condo into new place.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that was not in Naples, that was in Cape Coral.
Cape Coral, okay.
Giant condominium, many windows, just lifestyle, not as in Naples, so I moved to Naples after. Again, to a beautiful place, lots of windows and light.
Yeah. So playing in it, and then how rewarding it felt because you wrote it down, right? It was even more rewarding when you found that paper months later, year later, whatever it was, and you said, look I was actively engaged in this miracle.
Yes.
And that brings your vibration really high when you realize that we can co-create with God.
Surprised how quick it
happened.
And I think both of us too started to manifest it because when we went to lunch on the beach, I said, you have to move here. And then from there on, somehow everything just started rolling. Because she said, I love the beach. I said, well, then move here. And then next thing we know, she's
that's right.
Processing and
imagining
where the
2 or 3
creating.
Come together in my name.
Yeah, we did.
It got even more powerful.
Vibration already went towards new place, towards the dream come true.
Yes. So the two of you manifesting together.
Because we got so excited and joyful about it. I was excited for her to move.
We already felt how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna be, how we're gonna feel. We already knew it would be great.
Yes, and you guys will see each other a lot and do
Yeah,
things together.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you started playing in that dream. You went out to lunch. You made a lunch date to play in the dream at the beach, like you said, in real time, in the sun, in the light. So this is part of become the vibration.
Yes.
And then play in it.
And then
Stay
she
there.
just kept creating whenever she wanted. It came true.
Yeah, beautiful. Yay. Well, thank you, ladies. It's so wonderful. We gotta love that.
Anyone else wishes to share about be the matching vibration? Do you have a miracle story, or like how do you be in the vibration to attract?
Or questions on how to stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we come to Miraclegroup and we stay in vibration.
Yes.
And that's when miracles happen.
Right.
And seriously, when sometimes when, let's say, me don't come for a while in the group, and I can feel that my vibration is going like up and down. It's like I need something to move me back. I come here and it's like,
Right.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It does, and it also made a really good, looking back over the years, it's been so nice to have had this as a stability for 8 years.
yeah.
That we've had this
Oh,
matching fun and creation power going on so strong for so long, and you just know it's going to continue more and more, and the it started when we first got together. We were going to have 8 meetings. And 8 years later, and that's what's so great about it is it just kept flourishing and kept flourishing. And the miracles now are thousands.
so many dreams after.
Yeah, hey?
And Sky got her skio and
And she got a husband to be.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Find your perfect vibration.
There you go.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
We were in the same circles for years. And just slowly got closer with the Miraclegroup.
Closing.
Right.
And here you are.
And now two become
Hurry,
one.
come and put us together.
Oh gosh, you know what? It just is fun. It's just fun. It's so
Well, we always
rewarding
say
to
we
be in
want
a
to go
group
to
where-
another wedding, so we are really excited about that.
Very, very exciting. Very exciting.
I had a fun miracle last week doing my playing at my gigging at the lights. I always see that people love more than just playing music. They love to be entertained. And so I said, I'm going to really kick it up a notch. So I went out with my Celtic outfit. I had long leprechaun socks and the big oversized hat. And people were just cracking up. And, I was thinking, they're laughing at me. I go, yeah, they are laughing at me. So that's great. And then I realized that I'm not really, there's no money coming in. And I'm meeting these people. And then I go, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to ask God. It's like, it was funny. I was just so in the moment of playing. And then I go, oh, but nobody's chipping in. Nobody's tipping. And I go, oh, I didn't pray. So then I go, okay, God, I want to have some big donations. I know I'm getting big donations. They're coming in. I'm so happy for this. Thank you so much. And it was like 10 minutes. And then I got somebody drove up and they gave a 20. And then they kicked in a 50 on top of that. And somebody else. I mean, this is, people like to give donations, but they love the Celtic thing. And so anyways, it was great. Then the next day it was like Friday, I guess it was Friday. And then I had somebody that kicked in. They went the other way around, made a U-turn just to come back around to see me. Even though the light had just changed, they said, here, take this. And it was like $60.
Wow.
And so, I'm making in 2 hours, I'm making like $120, $140 in these 2 days. And then on Saturday, I was in my groove again. I had my Celtic vibe and my leprechaun, and I was playing and dancing and just really being, and I got blessed, like $290. I was out there for like 3.5 hours. I was like, okay, maybe I won't start doing my fiddle and flowers. So anyways, and then tonight, just before, a couple hours before I came over, I had a woman I used to rent from. I asked her, here, can you make a kilt? And so I gave her some cloth, and she says, yeah, maybe you can find me a pattern. And I hadn't gotten down to the place to get the pattern. So she texted me, said, your kilt's ready. I need you to come over so we can fit it. So tomorrow I'll have my kilt and I'll be rocking and rolling and dancing and prancing.
Let us know which corner you're on.
We'll all drive by.
The highway patrol said you can't be on the highway anymore. Can't be on the freeway. And Lee County has been very kind. So my established location is Bonita Beach Road and Old 41. So
Okay.
if you're out and about between 7:30 and 9:30, you'll usually find me.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Otherwise, in 2 weeks, we get a private performance in Miraclegroup with your kilt on,
Yeah,
right?
with the kilt.
With the kilt.
Do I have an agreement here?
Yes. Yay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Great, wonderful. Does anyone else wish to share or unmute yourself online if you wish to share?
I have something.
Yes, please.
Hey.
Go ahead. Hi.
A couple of months ago, I did. I don't know. I think that's what I'm talking about. A couple of months ago, I did the dream board, and I put a couple things on the dream board, which was like completely like never imagined I would even have. So I put scuba diving. Not scuba diving, the snorkeling, like seeing nice fish.
Yeah.
I have a board, and then boat on the boat, like a blue side. Of course, you can't see it, but it's like all blue ocean and stuff.
Beautiful, yeah.
And an infinity swim pool by the ocean. And guess what? Last weekend it all happened. It's like it took me 2 months. I don't know. It's just kind of something like I really, really want. I put it on the board. And I had the dream come true last weekend. I went to Cabo and I had all this stuff happening. Plus, actually, one more thing was dolphins, having some interaction with dolphins. And that happened too. Am I out of tune here? Or no?
Yeah.
I thought it's something, right, that you kind of, you put on and keep thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it, and I just saw the magazines, and I saw it's like that's something one day I wish I could do. And it happened in 2 months.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere.
Played in it. She took a magazine. She took the time to cut or rip out a picture. She had to get glue or tape. So just think of the minutes at a time. So she.
I mean, I have a board like right here. I put everything. I don't know if you can see it. I kind of have it.
Board, right. So then she had to find a place on her board. She had to stick it on there. She had to smile because it was a fun picture. So do you see, even that is playing in your dream because, yeah, you can show her the board. Show her the board.
Show us the board.
Show the board again. The big board. She did a big board.
Oh,
a big, beautiful vision board. All right.
Nice.
So the
power. And I said, dream big. No, dream bigger.
Yes. Oh, it's huge.
She has a huge board. All right. So it's
I have more things now. My next, like for this year, since this came in, I want to put my family picture and go back there with my whole family.
Okay.
I was by myself. Now I want to go with the family.
Yeah, and you remember, you can do more than one board. You can do one board for each area of your life. You know, it's like we did our targets. So you have a family board. You have a health board.
I actually didn't believe that works.
Yeah.
And that was my first ever board.
Right.
And it just happened. It happened in 2 months.
Beautiful. Right. Congratulations.
Yay. So nice. Thank you.
That's awesome. And we will do that again as a group.
So all of us, it's a reminder. I know that we've done it many times, but it's a reminder to keep adding pictures to your boards, everybody. Get those magazines. A good way to do it is to have a bag or a box in the corner somewhere under your desk. And anytime you get ticket stubs, like she was talking, or a picture of a boat because she wanted to go out and see these fish, or throw the scraps in there, and then once a month, get your glue and your scissor and all that out, or even just rip them and tag them onto the board. Or you can take pictures of it, and you can get one of the little frames that just keep flashing photos. They're only $79 or something around this, and you can just flash your photos on your desk.
Or get a nice notebook. Like I have a travel size notebook, and I put everything in there.
Right. And for the beginning, also just tape things right into your journal. Every time you get something that's important to you, this one I have less, this isn't my taping one, but business cards, etc., tape them right in. And the more you just tape them right in, you can go and scan right through your book. And it just, like she's saying, just it's so great to say, that happened, that happened, that happened. I was with Catherine and Sylvie. We were manifesting on Saturday as a little group. And it was fun to see Catherine take her paper out and check each thing that had come true.
It was just a joy to see her.
See her.
Oh, we did this. We did this. Oh, I did this.
Yes, that came. That came.
Or actually, what I have also, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, what I have also, like a dream napkin, and I just write things, just whatever random things I want. And like every year, I just write it on the napkin, simply on the napkin, and just put away.
Restaurant, we always have pans, and if we have to take a
dream
bowl,
napkins.
Exactly.
All right.
we have the
So
napkins.
it's a whole new
Yes.
thing. Dream napkins. Yeah.
Okay, what other
Yeah.
dream things can we have?
And it just randomly, whatever you remember, you write it, and it's like, since last year, I probably crossed like 10 things,
Yeah.
and quite big things.
Big things. Yes.
So what
Same.
she's
Yeah.
doing is playing.
Yeah, she's
Again,
playing.
On a napkin.
Everything's
right.
just being
That's
played.
whatever, you know,
You just
however,
play.
like a child.
Just whatever random. I wish this,
Playing about
whenever it comes, and the napkin is kind of like just a napkin. Of course you keep it. You want to keep it. So anyway, so, and that's kind of like that. We just call it dream napkin. It's you know, I don't know.
That's beautiful. Right. So play in this dream, stay in your dreams, keep your attitude up, set everything aside, and know that you're going to get much further if you just keep your mind off anything that's negative and keep your mind on everything that's positive. You're going to have the opportunity to receive so much more and so much quicker, and enjoy your pictures, enjoy your napkins, enjoy any way it comes, enjoy your friends, get together and create on the weekends. You know, have a prayer partner. I really, really, really say this out loud. Everybody here in this group, have a partner, have somebody that you see between when we get together that can second your emotions, that you can contact, that you can sign books with each other, that you can just cheer on or smile and wave at. Have some human being. That's going to make all the difference if you have a prayer partner that can just be with you. Or pay somebody, it's fine. Do whatever it takes. So we talk about holding the vibration. If you are slipping in your vibrational holdings, hire somebody who's happy all the time, who can hold that vibration, who's professional at that frequency, who can get you back up quickly, who can hold it while you're crying or whatever it is, hold it together. And that person can be that second energy. So if you understand how important that is, that's why sometimes when your back hurts, you go to a massage therapist, right? Because they're there, they're feeling like you're getting better.
Yeah.
They're going to do everything, and they're coming from a place of feeling better. So whatever it is, go and get help from somebody who can hold the space and hold the vibrational field. And if you want a yummy pastry, you go to a baker who always bakes yummy stuff, and you know you're going to succeed. Go get your success. So be totally free with your money, be free with your time. Go and match up with somebody who can hold the space, and do that joyfully. Spend your money joyfully doing that. Understand that them training you up is worth everything.
Oh, by the way, so this book is approximately available like its print form in a month. So if you wish to have the ebook, the PDF version for $1, I really mean it, for $1 the download, I put it up on the Receive Joy store. So if you go to receivejoy.com/store or email me, I sent you the link. You can download it for $1 already.
Yeah.
So
if you like, or you print it out yourself, or want to print parts of it, right? Exactly.
Exercise.
All right, let's do our focus wheel.
In Miraclegroup.
All right, let's increase our beliefs.
So I connect to the light of God for today, and it's Focus Wheel number 54 in our Focus Wheel Workbook. Or take an empty piece of paper, draw your sun.
Page 54.
54. Yeah, focus wheel 54 we're doing. And Jean, I sent you something that you can print out. It looks like this. So you can use that, and because we do it all the time, we have it in a really nice workbook here. So that is $15 in the Receive Joy store.
Do you have those with you now?
The books here, the Focus Wheel books here. I have some here.
This is different. You have another extra one like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because this is different than Necro.
All right. So JJ, what can you believe about you
54.
connecting to the light of God?
Page 54. And right in the middle, if you have yet to have the book, right in the middle, I connect to the light of God.
I connect to the light of God.
Thank you.
I connect to the light of God with my own light.
Okay.
The light is in me.
Oh, the light is in me.
The light is in me. So start writing on the sun rays. Start writing
What you can already
what we
believe.
can already believe. And since we are such a big group and someone can believe in something, we can believe with them.
I've been gifted an eternal light.
I'm gifted with the light. So I say I can choose to be the matching vibration.
I couldn't hear you.
I choose to be the matching vibration. I choose to be the matching vibration.
What does that mean? I can choose to be the matching vibration.
Well, we talked like the whole last hour about be it to attract it. So it's like getting into the vibration of what you wish to attract.
So James Stephen, it's exactly what you had to do. You had to set down you're going down the rabbit hole, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're back to the matching vibration.
Got it.
You're playing, you're smiling, you're
you are the light.
concentrating.
So you vibrating with the light. You're the matching vibration with the light.
Got it. Thank you.
Mhm.
I have a gift of light. Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to say with Jesus.
Pardon?
Jesus is light.
Yeah, I connect with Jesus. Yeah. Okay, and anyone online who wishes to ship in, just
I seek him first.
I seek him
I
first.
seek him first.
first. Thank you.
I seek him first.
I ask and it's always given.
I am.
That is a nice one. I am. Yeah, I ask and it is always given. And then we have I am at the next one. I ask and it is always given, and then 54.
I feel the light.
I feel the light. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick. I say I meditate. And then the next one I say I pray.
I live in love.
I live in love, yeah.
The light of God uplifts my spirit higher and higher every moment.
The light of God uplifts
My spirit.
my spirit higher and higher. I say God is in me.
Mm-hmm.
I am the radiance of the sun.
Yes, I am the radiance of the sun.
I
I connect to the vibration of health, love, abundance, and joy.
Perfect. I connect to the vibration of abundance, health, love, and joy. Thank you.
Health, love, joy, and what else?
Abundance.
It is my birthright. And then Jesus left us the Holy Spirit.
That dwells in us. Jesus left us the Holy Spirit that dwells in us.
You will bless us, is that what you said?
That dwells in us. It's indwelling. Indwelling. He dwells. D-W-E-L-L-S.
Jesus left us the Holy Spirit that dwells in us.
God is everywhere.
Yes, I love that.
We are his children.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
He knows.
Yep.
God's love shines through me.
Yay, I love that. God's love shines through me. And my wheel is pretty full. Okay, that was wonderful. Thank you all for contributing your beliefs. And now we make sure that everyone has these same beliefs within us. And our subconscious, let's take care of your roots, that the fruits of the next season are beautiful abundance and health and love and joy. So put your pen down, put your feet on the ground.
So you don't reach.
Open. Too short. Let's go forward. Open your hands in receiving and close your eyes. And then take 3 deep breaths. Inhale whatever serves you, all the love and joy and happiness. All this vibration you have now built up in the space we build up here, coming together and holding the vibration of joy and love. Inhale all of that. And even online, you're part of us. You are part of this space with us. So it surrounds you. So we can inhale the love and the joy. And that will replace everything that is still sitting in you from this day and from yesterday and the past. So you can breathe that out. And then envision yourself as this ball of light. Gather up all your light particles that are in you and form this beautiful ball of light. You are the light. And send this ball of light, send it out of the bottom of your feet into the earth. And gather all grounding energy, all the earthly energy that makes us stay here on earth. And come back into the soles of your feet and disperse all that energy that you gathered, all this grounding within your body. And take your ball of light and have it come out of the crown of your head, over your head, spinning around. And now we go to be directly with Creator. So we're going on a little journey. We're going up and higher and higher. So go up and see your body under yourself and the house you sit in and the earth. Going out of our solar system. Going out of our galaxy, our universe. And we're hitting some layers of light. It's a layer of white light. It's a layer of black light. Another layer of white light, another layer of black light, and we do that 7 times. And then we hit into a layer of golden light. This is a layer with all our helpers, the angels, the ascended masters, everyone we can call on for our help. So if you are very close to someone in that realm, your guardian angel or an ascended master, and you wish this person to come with you for your belief system, that's fine. Just take their hand, take them with you. And then you both go through, you go through the sticky layer. And the sticky layer you're going through now, it feels like jelly. This is a whole layer where all of the laws, all of the absolutes, all the principles that God put in there before the beginning of time. So one thing that is in there, one color you see, is time. Then you see the law of attraction, the law of powerful words that trumps that attraction, the law of karma and grace that trumps karma. So there's different layers. The law of lift that is higher than the law of gravitation. And we leave that sticky layer behind because we are going into a vortex. So we see this opening of a vortex, and that's where we go in. And we come out swirling the other side of this vortex, and we are in this beautiful pearluminescent light. It's the most beautiful color, and when you check into yourself, you feel only love and bliss. And you know instinctively, this is where I came from. This is the essence of me. This is where I belong. This is me, I am. And being here, you understand what it means. I am that I am. God is with you. God is in you. God is around you. God is everywhere. And your ball of light is in this big joy soup with everyone and everything else. So you realize that this illusion of separation you experience on earth is what it is, an illusion. This is oneness. This is love. And this is the truth. And right here we are in this opportunity to direct the shadow on earth, the 10% that is the physical of us, the results we get, the circumstances we live in. Right here, we are basically what we talked about. We are at the root of everything. We are in the computer, changing the typo instead of on the page. We are right here in the computer of things, which is our subconscious. That's part of it because we are part of the oneness and the all-knowing. We are part of the field. We are in the field now. And we know that everything we command here has to follow on earth. So this is when we take the opportunity and do that exactly. So please repeat after me. Dear Creator of all that is.
Dear Creator of all that is.
I command
that
I feel
that
I am connected to the light of you, God.
I am connected to the light of you, God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is done. It is done. It is done.
It is done. It is done. It is done.
Now show me.
Now show me.
And now be the witness that you have the feeling of connection to God's light. It's already in you. And sometimes you have to remember what it feels like to be connected. So right now, you're receiving this information for your blueprint for your body on earth. The feeling of connection to the light of God. So take it all in. And if it has to replace something that you have to send to the light of God, that you have to take off, do that. You might see a black cloud coming out at you, or you see some color patterns, or you have some emotions that it's now time to lay on God's altar. Because for this new belief system, for this belief or this old belief system that you came in with, it is important to leave some things here and take only with us what serves us and what blesses us. So be the witness of this energy exchange. And now you have the complete confidence that you know what it feels like to be connected to the light of God. You know connection. And to the God part in every other human being, you know this connection part as well. That's what comes with it. So please repeat after me again. Dear Creator of all that is.
Dear
Creator of all that is.
I command.
I command.
That my subconscious and I, as being myself, accept the following statements as true.
As my subconscious and I, being myself,
accept the following statements and allow them into my subconscious, whatever you want to say.
And allow them into my subconscious.
Okay. I am gifted with the light.
I am gifted with the light.
It is my birthright.
It is my birthright.
I choose to be the matching vibration.
I choose to be the matching vibration.
I seek Him first.
I seek Him first.
Jesus left us the Holy Spirit that dwells within us.
Jesus left us the Holy Spirit that dwells within us.
I ask and it is always given.
I ask and it is always given.
God is everywhere.
God is everywhere.
I am.
I am.
We are His children.
We are His children.
I feel the light.
I feel the light.
We inherit the earth.
We inherit the earth.
I meditate.
I meditate.
He knows, thus I know.
He knows, thus I know.
I pray.
I pray.
God's love shines through me.
God's love shines through me.
I live in love.
I live in love.
The light of God uplifts my spirit higher and higher.
The light of God uplifts my spirit higher and higher.
God is in me.
God is in me.
I connect with Jesus.
I connect with Jesus.
I am the radiance of the sun.
I am the radiance of the sun.
I know myself and what I require.
I know myself and what I require.
I connect the moments my eyes open.
I connect the moment my eyes open.
I connect throughout the day.
I connect throughout the day.
I meditate and listen to God.
I meditate and listen to God.
I have a divine mission.
I have a divine mission.
I'm yoked to Christ.
I'm yoked to Christ.
I journal daily.
I journal daily.
I rejoice in everything God has done for me.
I rejoice in everything God has done for me.
Everything is for God's glory.
Everything is for God's glory.
I'm a cheerful giver and receiver.
I'm a cheerful giver and receiver.
God's light shines through me.
God's light shines through me.
I'm filled with His light.
I'm filled with His light.
I shine brightly.
I shine brightly.
Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.
Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.
Now show me.
Now show me.
So take a moment again. Be the witness. If you feel any resistance, any blockage to some of the statements you just said out loud and you declared and you made part of your life, ask this blockage to go. Send it to the light of God. Let the God of light, God's light shine through you on these spots that you discovered in you. So take another deep, big inhale of this love and light all around you. And exhale everything that is lesser. So even if it comes out as coughing because you're letting go, let it go. Or yawning. It's a way of letting go. So everyone experiences in a different way. So right here, remember your blueprint, remember your birthright. This is the truth. We know we can come back to this space anytime. This is us. This is the truth. So take whatever you require in the space and send everything else to God's light and leave it here completely. And gather all your light particles. Put yourself back together for this illusion of separation, to go back to your own body. And before you leave the space, send out from your heart a big gratitude and fill yourself with satisfaction. The gratitude that you are able to be on earth, whatever the circumstances are there, but you made this contract to come and to experience everything, because everything is for God's glory. Every side of the coin. And when you spin the coin and it's flying in the air, all the possibilities are open. So it's for your mind to focus on the side of the coin you wish to land with the head up. Just know everything exists as possibilities until you witness it or recreate it or make a new creation. Declare with your words. Think good thoughts. The mouth speaks what the heart is full of. So fill your heart with only good things. And keep on filling, keep on filling, keep on filling it. And send everything else away to the light of God, that it can be renewed and has a possibility for better and greater. So shower in God's light and come back through the vortex, through the sticky layer, to the golden light. Remember, everyone here is also voice activated. So you can thank your angels for being with you and know that they're here for you to call on every day, every moment. Come back through the 7 layers of now dark light and white light in that order. And come back into our universe, our galaxy, our solar system, honing in on beautiful planet Earth we are gifted with. We chose to come into this beautiful planet, to this beautiful place where we are, sitting in the chair right now, going back into the crown of your head, being excited to be back in your body. Go first out of the soles of your feet again into the earth, taking more grounding energy from Mother Earth, bringing it back into your body. Because all our high energy we have, we would just lift off. Levitation was amazing. However, we on this earth agreed to walk on earth with our feet. So now, all this renewed light, all this beauty, that pure light that now shines, bring it back into every cell of your being. All the photon light goes back. Every cell of your being is yourself again. And just know and remember that what's sitting on earth, the physical thing, is 10% of you. You're so much more. You're such a field and you're connected with everyone. So being back in yourself, start wiggling your fingers, start wiggling your toes, open your eyes, rub your fingers together, and do the energy break in front of you. And enjoy 2 more weeks of excitement. However, before we all go, I give the floor to Oscar, because Oscar wants to tell us about an amazing opportunity. And you know, Oscar is the one who recently won $2,000. So listen to him. He has wisdom to share. And everyone online, thank you for joining us. And if you wish to sign off anytime,